Hey guys, apparently I do this thing where I disappear for a while and then I come back and then very shortly and then I disappear again. Sorry about that. Uh, I'm back now, not sure for how long, and I decided to just review something random and a bit obscure, I guess. Because there's not many reviews up for this film, so I'm one of the few that's to do it, so. And yeah, November Criminals, something that I've been interested in for a few years now, but haven't actually seen until last night, actually. So yeah, now I was like, I should probably just review it as soon as possible, and then just something random, I guess. Yeah. November Criminals stars Ansel Elgort and Chloe Grace Moretz, and basically, I will say I thought this was gonna be a different movie because from the I guess the title and the cover, like the poster, I thought it was gonna be like them as a couple committing crimes and like stuff like Bonnie and Clyde are natural born killers, but it's not that. It's actually the main character, uh, played by Ansel Elgort, basically solving the murder of his friend who, yeah, and then I guess Chloe Grace Moretz is just his girlfriend who's just there, I guess. Pretty much, yeah, that's about it. It's like a teen murder mystery type of film. And at the end of the day, I thought it was okay. I thought it was, yeah, I thought it was fine. I will at the least, I'll at least say that it's entertaining. It's short. It's pretty straightforward. Not much really. Like, I don't know. I mean, what I will say is the acting's pretty good. Cinematography's good. Music is fine. It sets the tone for the film, but it's not really memorable. And sound and all that. It's a competently made film. The one and only issue is some of the writing, because the thing is, it's like I said, it's a murder mystery of you know, I forget the guy's name. I think it was Addison, which is kind of a weird name for a guy. I think that's only like a girl name, but whatever. Basically, he finds out his friend. I forget his name too, actually. No, I think it was Kevin. Yeah, his friend Kevin gets killed very early on in the film. The thing is, we only see this character once before he gets killed, and we know nothing about him by this point other than he works at a diner, and that's about it. So that was a little. Maybe they could have developed his character more so that whenever he dies, it would be more effective. But I was thinking maybe as the film went on, they would try to develop his character more, so we at least at some point have a reason to really I don't know if feel attached to the character, but no, we don't really. Even then, we don't really learn much about him other than he was, I guess, involved in drugs or something. Really, that's. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a. I don't know. I feel like they could have done more with the character for me to really care about, but I don't know. I will say I do like this more than most people though, because this has a lot of really negative reviews. And when I was reading, I was like, "Oh wow, I don't think it's that bad." But that's just because, like, I've seen a lot worse than this, and even on this channel, as of right now, this is kind of the best thing I've reviewed right now. Which I mean, yeah, like I do want to start reviewing more like good movies, movies I actually enjoy and stuff. And I was like, this is a start because I don't hate the film. I think it's like I said, it's entertaining. It's well made for the most part, and really just the writing. And then I know writing's like a big problem, which is why I don't really like the film or love it or anything like that. But I it was yeah, I was never bored. Yeah, the I mean yeah, what else is there really to say? I mean, other problems I had with the writing is sometimes our main character does make a couple of questionable decisions. I guess this is kind of going in the spoilers, but he finds out, yeah, his friend was, I guess, doing drugs or something, and then he goes up to these like drug dealers and these like really shady people without any weapons, and at some point even gets shot. He doesn't die, but he gets shot. I was like, why would you go up to these evil, like these like crazy people, these dangerous people, unarmed? But that was just a little weird to me. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I want to take take a moment to kind of get away from the film itself and talk about why I don't hate it. And let's just look at the movies I reviewed on this channel. If I go back, I know this is a very, very, very hot take because a lot of people love this movie, but I would rather watch this than Talk to Me. If you don't know why I hate Talk to Me, watch my review. But yeah, I think Talk to Me sucks and is not scary and is extremely overrated. You disagree all you want. I'd rather watch this than that pretentious bullshit that is Hurry Up Tomorrow. I'd rather watch this than that cringe comedy known as Kinda Pregnant. And then I'd rather watch this than those bullshit, cheap, shock value, shitty films like August Underground films and Megan is Missing and Dead Girl. I'm just taking a look at everything I reviewed here so far. This is a lot better than all of those, I think. So, yeah, I mean, that's not really me saying, like, I'm not going to say it's, like, underrated or, like, a hidden gem masterpiece that everyone's just, like, sleeping on or anything. No, I'm not going to, like, defend it as an amazing, hugely underrated film, but I don't think it's as bad as people are saying. And I'm not saying you have to, I'm not saying you have to like it. I'm not saying you shouldn't hate it or anything, but at least see where I'm coming from. At least take a look at some of those movies that I mentioned, like August Underground and Megan is Missing and such. But yeah, at least see where I'm coming from. This actually feels like a nice break from those. I guess there's not too much to say. Yeah, the film, it doesn't like anger me. It doesn't bore me. I'm just like at the end of the day, I'm just like I'm not gonna remember it a whole lot, but I'm fine with watching it. And yeah, I mean, I find that it was a decent time. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope to review more stuff that I like more, and maybe some other like more obscure films that I'd like to talk about. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's not too much else to say. If I had to give November Criminals a rating, I think I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. It was fine. Just nothing great because of the issues I mentioned, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, all right. And if you've seen this movie, what do you think about it? And thanks for watching. And hopefully, like I said, I'll start doing more videos again. I won't disappear for a long period of time, but we'll see. Bye.